A report this week found that nuclear reactors, small modular reactors, could have some promise and potential in Australia, but it's found not until the 2040s, and it won't help with the push towards net zero by 2050. Let's get some analysis now. I'm joined by Technical Director at SMR Nuclear Technology, Tony Irwin. Tony, thanks for your time. What did you make of this report? Do you agree with its assessments?
Yeah, I think it's disappointing because it's another organisation, just like the CSIRO, that have produced a nuclear port without engaging any nuclear consultancy to get, the expert advice. So ATSI had a law consultancy for the legal part, but haven't got a nuclear one. So there's a lot of problems with the report. Which we can go through.
Well, first of all, it says that the small modular reactor technology isn't proven and not sufficiently developed. Is that correct?
No. So the problem is that what they've looked at is a system that is typical for sort of new developments, and you go through an early stage and then a prototype and demonstrations, etc. So they're saying there's got to be a prototype built and then there'll be a commercial one. But what they're not looking at is say that the GE Hitachi BWRX 300, based on their licensed advanced boiling water reactor, it's going to be deployed at Ontario Power Generation's Darlington site. When it's built there, it's a commercial design. It's not a prototype. It's exactly the same as they'll keep churning out. See, they've looked at GE back in the 1950s and said it took GE 7 years to go from the initial BWR to this, what it turned out to be. But it doesn't apply now. We're going straight into commercial. So their whole of their timescales are wrong.
The argument about the lack of skills and workforce in Australia, what do you say to that?
Well, we've been building up skills ever since we started with AUKUS. But going back to the days of Opal, when I was reactor manager at Opal, when we commissioned Opal, we engaged young graduates, we trained them up. They're now operating the reactor. We can do the skills part of it. We're having to with AUKUS, and this is carrying on in the civil side. But the other big problem, I think, with the report is this missing SMRs. So they've missed out two of the most important ones, the Rolls-Royce UK one, which is very important to us because, of course, Rolls-Royce make all the nuclear reactors for the nuclear power submarines, and also the Westinghouse AP 300, which is another one which is in the UK selection process. So they've missed out two of the most important ones. They've also got it wrong about the regulator, because they say there's got to be a specific regulator for SMRs as the ONR in the UK. Well, that's not true. The ONR in the UK licenses everything. Every research reactor, power reactor, SMRs, everything. We've got a world-class regulator in our Panzer. It's going to need some more resources to do power reactors, but that's all.
Okay.
There's no specific SMR regulator required.